Couldn't really be bothered to cook the other night, so I got a takeaway and had some left over. I was hoping that I could use this taco dal to make a shakshuka type thing for a quick brunch. But I was feeling a little rough from the night before and I was really craving fat. My thinking here was that I could make a fritter batter around the dal as a flavour base. I cracked an egg into the dal, beat it in, then mixed in enough flour to make this thick pancake-like batter. Used in the right quantities, flour and eggs can make anything into a fritter mix. It's a really nice tip. For balance and texture, I chopped up and added some spring onions. Then for pops of fragrance, I tipped in some cumin seeds. I was now in fritter territory, so I started thinking about how to make them into a dish. I scooped an avocado into a bowl, gave it a mash, then grated in garlic and ginger to mirror the South Asian flavours in the fritter. I gave it a taste and adjusted with salt and green hot sauce for a bit of heat and acidity. I knew this element would have to provide the balance for the dish, so I over-seasoned it a little on purpose with the vinegar from the hot sauce. To cook the fritters, I added oil to a pan, then spooned in the ghee as another nod to South Asian cookery. I tested the heat with a little batter, waited for it to sizzle a bit, then spooned in mounds, allowing them to fry in the oil. Once golden, I gave them a flip, repeated and removed to a tray before getting another batch on. Once they were all golden, I popped the tray into the oven on a low temp to keep them warm and give me a bit of breathing space. Brunch needs eggs and I didn't really fancy fried ones, so I got water into a pan, added plenty of vinegar to help set the proteins in the egg, then cracked my eggs into glasses. I sometimes do this so I can lower them in more gently, especially when they're not as fresh as they could be like these ones. I poached the eggs over a low heat, then once the yolks had a wobble but the whites were set, I hooked them out with a slotted spoon. I clocked at this point that I had an opportunity for another layer of spice, so in my frying pan from earlier I got a few mustard seeds toasting, then took the pan off the heat and stirred through some Kashmiri chili powder. I also knew I might need some more colour, more heat and a bit more crunch, so I finally sliced the green chili. I popped the fritters onto plates, spooned on the avocado, lowered on the eggs, drizzled over the oil and finished with rounds of chili. This was such a nice simple way to start the day using the curry from the night before.